What is Peercoin and how does it work? Peercoin is a cryptocurrency that introduced the use of proof of stake (POS) method of network security. It is also referred to as PP coin and PPC. It was introduced by whitepaper in mid-2012 and it was written by the core developers Sunny King and Scott Nadal. Peercoin combines both POW and POS methods according to that document. In the early stages in the generation of token POW was dominant, but now it is replaced completely by POS. This method was developed when there was a response to potential security and sustainability issues that were long-term of pure POS system. Proof of system method generates coins that are based on the amount and the age of those that are kept by the user's wallet. According to Peercoin, the proof of the system method keeps the blockchain secure, the mechanism that is used in the selection of the block forger that is next on the basis of CoinDay. The value of that product is the amount of token and the time they have been in the user's wallet. That concept requires a small modification on the core Bitcoin blockchain by having some additions of timestamps for each transaction, and this would make the calculation process of CoinDays easier. Peercoin had the problem of potential monopoly solved by users who owned large amounts of coins and had their wallets laid intact for a period that was long in very interesting ways. Advantages of the Peercoin. The age coin concept is an efficient problem solver in the determination of the main chain after the separation of the blockchain and the two identical forks when some parts of the community disagree with the development of the future of the coin. Peercoin determines the main chain on the basis of data spending coinage for every transaction of every block. The main chain has the largest whole amount of the age of the coin spent. This gives proof of the coin having a longer existence. Due to the POS system, Peercoin is less susceptible to the potential attack by 51%. When Peercoin is encrypted in a wallet that is unlocked only for minting, the user can make the network more secure by having his chances of generating increase through generating new blocks having the majority of coins being located in the wallet instead of exchanges. An attacker would have to need like 51% of the total age of all the coins through participating in the process of minting, which has a considerable effort because the location is in the wallet. For such an attack to be executed, the investment there would be a rise of exponentially because a single Peercoin price would grow significantly because of the high demand. By having an excess amount of the coins purchased, the attacker would harm himself due to his actions, causing the drop in the Peercoin price if he decides on cashing them out. The most prominent Peercoin advantage is the long-term sustainability because of the lower requirements in the usage of electricity. The only requirement is to have computers with enough power and the network devices nodes on. Another advantage is that the cost of the transaction is very low compared to many cryptocurrencies. All the transaction costs are permanently destroyed so that the inflation can be compensated and controlled, which occurs over time as a result of the generation of large numbers of blocks that are associated with coins. Peercoin is the currency that first introduced an unlimited supply of tokens, and so the final number in the tokens is not known. Checkpoint. One of the functionalities of the Peercoin that is most criticized is the checkpoint. According to Sunny King, they are called protection of history. In this case, there is an attack that could have control of the network like a double spending attack. Checkpoints act as the safety switch in the event of critical problems. Ways of obtaining Peercoin. You can obtain Peercoin through buying on exchange or coinvendor.io, swapping for other cryptocurrencies, mining, and minting. Peercoin requires powerful and specialized machines to be used in creating blocks through the method of POW. Mining generates 820 bytes of blocks, which is like 10 minutes, giving $90 per block, creating profitability according to the design greatly reduced. The minting concept makes a person the owner and the miner at the same time, and this contributes to the network security as a whole. Peercoin has its desktop wallet for Mac, Linux, Windows, and it gives you the functionality key in regards to the transfer of coins and minting. Projects that are based on Peercoin. Peer assets are a blockchain-agnostic protocol that is simple, which is used in the creating and certain assets exchange. Its main purpose is to create the simplest and energy-efficient method of tokenizing any blockchain. Greatest perks of Peer assets. It is efficient in terms of compressing the size of the transaction. Having most of the space freed on the blockchain that is reversed for transaction enables it to save custom codes. Avoidance of the introduction of nodes that are energy demanding for the analysis of the entire blockchain in search of custom codes by having a system of payment introduced which involves addresses that are public and also enables a recognition of the quick custom codes. The direct advantage of running on the Peercoin blockchain with fixed transaction cost is a relatively small blockchain in size, security, and maintainability. The price of the custom code is low because of the execution of the blockchain structure and the volume of the space that is freed. Conclusion. Peercoin has come a long way and today it contains 5 developers who have the right to commit the new code with more enthusiasts joining in. The future of Peercoin looks bright with developments of Peer assets, Indicium, and many that are coming up. Learn more at CryptoNaNi.com.